Hey, how you doing? Wow. Oh, I completely chewed through that rune. Hey, thank you for the follow. I hope that didn't make your ears bleed. Oh, sad times. So the thing that I've been having trouble with here, and if anyone knows the secret to this, please let me know, is every time I seem to charm something, it The worst is when I think that happens and then I get really sad. So yeah, every time I charm something in here, it seems to be like way stronger than whatever I send it against, and I don't know why that is. I hate having to dubious already. I hate having to take a mob down to like 45, and I thought that one was a little bit closer, which is why I just broke it, but I've been sending my pet after 2 separate things just to try to eat more of its health down. But it's weird, it doesn't seem to be like dependent on which one I choose, but it might just be I'm not paying attention close enough. But yeah, hi everybody, thank you for the follows, and this is me soloing these guards for a little bit. I had half a mind to go to Lower Guck tonight, but I'm bound right outside of here, so I popped in to kind of see if anyone was in here, and there's only one other enchanter, and he's kind of in the back. And so, I thought I'd hang out here. It's pretty easy, but as you saw, I'm dubious, so I gotta start being careful, because pretty soon I'm gonna be KOS, and I can't just run around all willy-nilly like I have.
Yo.
This is my penance for not paying attention to that health. And I have to sit here and wait for forever for the mana to regen. But like I said, normally what I would have done if I would have known that that guy was only half, I would have sent him after this guy. What are you camping right now? Oh wait, let's do this correctly. Gotcha. Oh, nice. I kind of parked here because this is the perfect spot for me to kind of do stuff kind of while I'm working, because I can come here and do this and then just kind of sit and get some stuff done. But unfortunately work's been kind of crazy busy, so I haven't been able to do that. And I don't know. Like the last 2 weeks I grouped a lot. So the history of this enchanter is, I made this a long time ago, and if anyone doesn't know, I know that a lot of people are from who've watched Koala's stream, and I have like a 58 druid, and I made this enchanter about the same time, and then I took a long break, and then I came back, and when I came back I decided that I really wanted to focus on the enchanter and try to really learn how to play it, because I did not play it well, and I've made strides in that direction. And I've been trying to solo a lot because it's fun, but like the past 2 weeks I've actually grouped more than I have soloed. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it all depends. It's definitely the it's a type of class that you can, hold on, let me set this because that's super loud. I don't know if that's loud for other people. It's definitely the type of class that you can just sit there and buff people and not do a whole lot in a group, and I mean that's the way that you can play it. If you're super intent on soloing, it is nice because it scales better, so the pet is always, as long as you choose a good pet, it's always the level of the monster that you're fighting, which is why people say that. But the secret is being able to recharm. Which actually in this zone is kind of a little bit more difficult, because I don't know if you were watching, but there was a break that just happened, and normally on a break I would hit a PB AoE stun, but I'm a little hesitant because I was kind of close to the Priest of Discord and I don't want to aggro him. Yeah, and it chewed through my rune, and I accidentally cast rune 4, which means it cost me a Peridot, which was not super hard. Probably. I mean, not me, because he's like red. I don't know. I really don't know much about the Priest of Discord and how magic resistant he is, and that's a question for an enchanter that's level 60 and decides to do something crazy. I'm sure somebody's tried it. But I have to guess that he's pretty magic resistant. That's interesting. That's one of the things that I've been working on recently, is I've been where's that guy gonna path? I've become, especially since I picked up the enchanter, become a lot more interested in a lot of the game mechanics. Alright. sit down and mem up lol. I'm just a little worried that if I go and mez that guy, he's gonna probably path back and forth. Oh, is he gonna path all the way? Oh, boo. Alright, so let's tash this guy. So yeah, one thing that I've been playing with is if you have a instant clicky, that first gem slot refreshes. Yeah, I feel that. It's actually not bad. I should just be sitting closer, because that way, if I do get a break, I can just stun it and not have to worry about it. Alright. How far down is that one guy? Yeah. Alright. I failed. Let's see. What are we doing here? Really, guy? You bash me? Gotta be careful because I don't want that pather to drop on me while I'm trying to sell here. Excuse me. But yeah, like I was saying before, that's kind of making me angry that every time I go to charm a pet, it seems to way out damage everything else. I mean, it's good. It's a grind. It's not like a huge amount each time. Let's see here. I've killed Well, in fact, I didn't have any platinum pieces when I started. So this is all that I've gained by, let's see here, 1, 2, so it's 5 or 6. I mean, it's not a huge amount each time, but as you keep grinding it, ends up being a lot. It helps if you can vendor everything wherever you are. So here it's nice because all of the vendors are on a separate faction than the guards. So even when I go KOS to the guards, I'll still be able to vendor. I'll still be able to use the bank, but the bank's like guarded by like 2 guards, so I'll have to clear those out if I ever want to bank. I mean, the experience isn't that great, but it's not bad. And after the few weeks, I still feel pretty rusty soloing, if that's a thing. I shouldn't say it's just been 2 weeks, because with the holidays, I didn't play that much and everything. But I really should have broken that. But there were 2 of them, and the root broke right as I was about to break Charm. And I've already died once today because I broke Charm after the root broke, and they both came at me, and it was bad times. That's because I was playing around with trying to use lower level roots. But yeah, one thing that I was talking about earlier was with this top slot. So before, I used to have Tash as number 1, and then these 2 would kind of be my swap slots. And because this one automatically, as soon as you hit the clicky, it regens, it grays out first, or grays back in first, however you want to say that. I'm trying to use this as my swap slot because it's quicker, which has worked well. Tash is a magic, not mana, magic. And this is like the latest Tash spell. I forget exactly what it is. The first one was like 10, and this one's 25? I don't know, that's probably wrong. But anyway, so before, what I was doing is I was swapping out Tash to try to keep it number 1, because I have a thing where I do it almost without thinking when I go to Charm, the numbers that I hit, and give them a rampage. I don't know what they are. Oh, never mind. But anyway, I tried to keep swapping that out, but then, like I said before, when I would have to fight more than 1, I would swap it out for my nuke, and when I wasn't finishing on the 1, I'd take it after another one, and I wouldn't Tash it, and then the root wasn't sticking, and it was bad, so I switched Tash down to 5, but that means that I'm going to hit 1 for forever, trying to relearn. But that's okay. What did I lose? Oh. I'm sitting here talking and no one even let me know that I'm... sitting here without clarity on. Yeah, that's the if I can give anybody any advice about Enchanter, is to get a clicky. I used hold on. Let me finish what I'm doing or else I'm gonna forget. I started using this. This has a telescoping clicky on it. This thing, I think it was like 100 plat, and I used that for forever. And then when I got to level 30, this doesn't proc until level 30. Or you can't click it until level 30, I guess I should say. I switched over to this, which is nice because the telescoping thing does a thing where your view changes and it is terrible. But anyway, yeah, that makes it so that when you go and you click the clicky, the spell gems refresh, and as long as it's like a different one, because it resets the global cooldown, but it doesn't necessarily refresh the individual spell cooldown, except for number 1. But then it only seems to do it on certain spells. There's still some spells where I get an error. Let's see if I can find it. It says like spell something is not refreshed. No, I don't see it. It's weird. It happened for my troll illusion on this character, but on the druid it happens with, it seems like half my spells. Like I throw them into slot 1 and I'll hit that, and then I'll hit the spell and it'll come up saying that the spell refresh hasn't happened yet or something. I don't know, but I don't know what the difference is between the different spells, why it works with some and not with others. But yeah, that clicky, it makes it so that you can hit like a PB AoE stun, which only stuns for a certain amount of time, and then you can go immediately into like mesmerize, or with some of the lower charms you could go straight from a stun straight into the charm. One thing that I'd like to try, but then again I have to rearrange all of my spell gems, and I feel like I want to make one change before I make another, is I've got this PB AoE, which, let's see, how do I do that? Yeah, there we go. So this one has a cast time of 2 seconds, and it lasts, I want to say 6 seconds. Yeah, they would. I actually, before spell sets, I wish I just had like 2 more slots. I'm constantly, I mean, that's the whole reason for this number 1 slot, that I keep using it as a swap slot, because I just need, I need 1 or 2 more slots. But anyway, so there's that one, and then there's this one, which takes 2 seconds. Skew. Oh. Oh, no wonder. Yeah. Alright. So there's this one that I'm supposed to be using. Yeah. Pro chantering right here. So this one I'm supposed to be using, it's a lower cast time, so it's 1.5 seconds. This one takes 2 seconds, but it lasts longer. I'm pretty sure that with this one I would be able to recharm with Cajoling Whispers, which takes 5.5 seconds because it lasts for, I think, 6. And this one I think only lasts for 4. But I could change stun into the spell without having to mesmerize. But yeah, these are all just things to make sure that you don't get hit while you're trying to recharm. I mean, that's really the name of the game. Alright. What are we doing here? saw that. Okay. So let's see what's up. Oh, nice. What's your name? Because I probably recognize your character. Maybe. Oh, nice. You're the druid. Yeah, I don't know if you heard before, but I have a level 58 druid. But I'm gonna keep it 58 so that people can always ask why it isn't 60, and it'll be a conversation starter. Leveling swimming. I guess we'll grab this guy and take him over here. I think it's going to be a minute for that guy in the hill to respawn. Like I said, it's going to take me forever to remember that it's not number 1. Nice. Let me know if you want to get some of those earlier levels out, because the first, I don't know how many levels as an enchanter is just rough business. Till you get to the point when you can charm, it's not a whole lot of fun. Oh. Uh-oh. That's alright. Like I said, I think that person behind me is not gonna spawn in for a little bit. That happened to me. Well, not my Wi-Fi. I was playing and the power went out. And I didn't die the first time, but the power went on a generator backup and was sitting there, and I knew that once the power went back on it was going to kick over. And I said, I probably should stop playing because once that kicks over, my computer's going to go off again. And sure enough, it did. I was in the over there. And I died. And it was bad. There it is. Spell recast time not met. I wonder if I'm just doing it too quickly and it doesn't have anything to do with the spell. Oh, he's gonna hit me again. That was a bad choice. Ooh. Are you kidding me, guy? They do, but they, here, watch, when I hit this, it refreshes it because it's on number 1. But it seems to work sometimes, which is why I'm confused. And I think I might just be trying to click the clicky and then back over too quick. I think is the problem. I don't know. I've asked a few people about it, but I don't think that they realized what I was talking about and didn't answer. Whoop. Yeah. Let me try to do it just slightly slower on this time. Whoop. No clue. It does work because you're right about the DD spells. Like, they take forever to come up, and then once you cast them, it takes, especially the higher ones, take forever to refresh. But if you put them on one, they seem to refresh instantly. It's just something I've been playing around with. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about that earlier. And I'm already overweight. What do we want to do? Let's try, I used to do that too. So, real quick again. I used to have these two as my swap slots, and when I would charm and one was a lot higher than the other, I would load nukes into both of these so I could kind of chain them. But I just started playing around with this guy where if you do this and you come in, it's instantly up. And so it ungrays, but it seems like this guy. What am I? Oh, I'm threatening. I'm just gonna have to live overweight for right now until I kill that guy. Oh, where did you die? Or did you already say that? You probably said that. I think they're all the troll walks. I don't think it matters that I'm female. That happened to me last week in, where was I? Oh, Emerald Jungle. It was the worst. I ended up making a button that just targeted myself. Well, I had to do it on my druid because I didn't want to take a naked 45 enchanter running around through there. And I must have went all over that zone looking for it, and it took me crazy amounts of time. If you find a bard can help you. If you find, who else? I want to say a necromancer, maybe a shadow knight. Let's see if this helps. Yay. I could also give myself some strength. And let's do this while I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah? Thank you. It's yeah, I don't know, I seem to go through a period where I stream a lot. To be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna make any more YouTube videos. In fact, probably what I'll do is I'll probably do something where I take this and copy it over to YouTube. Because I don't know, it got to be a hassle to try to figure out like a 20-minute thing to do, and it got a little bit better when I started like editing the videos, but then editing the videos took way too long and I didn't like doing that. I'm not a video editor, so now you get to deal with this crazy long videos that no one's gonna watch. Oh, they're not crazy long. I mean, some people stream for hours and hours and hours. I'll be lucky if I get 3 hours. But I don't know, maybe if I find something cool. I mean, that's the other thing is, if I do make more videos, they probably won't be on the Druid, because I feel like I've kind of done most things on the Druid. And now it's, well, I mean, especially because I play the Enchanter so much more. What was I doing? Got that. I guess we'll just do this. We'll invis. We will put pacify in case we need that. Oh, no, wait. It's just hanging out there, huh? So from what I've heard, even though I have the spell, Rune 4 isn't super useful because the amount of hit points it gives you versus Rune 3 isn't quite justified by the fact that it costs a Peridot. And if you can tough it out these next couple of levels, you get the next rune, which also costs a Peridot and gives you way more. That guy, I don't know where he passed from. We can take this guy, I guess. I feel like there should also be one that pass over on this side of this little cricky thing. I don't know how close I can get to that guy without him getting mad at me. Oh, and there's that guy. Alright, let's try this. Oh. I remembered which one I put Tash on. I can feel it, it's gonna be good. Oh, except I forgot to wait until Nez was over. Whoa. Yeah, because you probably don't have the faction anyway, so that would be good. I've always played good races, so yeah, I don't know what I did, but it happened again. I'm guessing it's just because I'm clicking too quick. I need to slow down like a couple of tenths. Or just stop talking about it, because yeah, as I was saying, I've always played good races, so I have never killed the high keep guards. I mean, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. I will tell you that everyone says that because they say, oh, well, you can just hide to break charm, and that's the most annoying thing ever. You can honestly play whatever race you want, but don't believe that. You'll buy Goblin Gazuli Brain like all the other enchanters out there. I tried playing a Necro for a short while, and I believe... Oh, you know what? I don't really know how much that matters, but let's do that. Is that enough? I'll just hold on to them for now. But yeah, I played a... not an Iskar, I played a Gnome Necro. And I did not like it. I don't know if maybe I hung on long enough to get to the point where I could charm, if I would like it more. But regular old necroing wasn't for me. Yeah, well, I have to say I have never played an Iskar. Maybe if I made a shaman I would play an Iskar. But when I was looking for something else to play seriously after the druid, I couldn't do another priest class, so I needed something different. And so right now all the characters that I actively play, I've got obviously the enchanter and the yeah. You're gonna love it. It's me getting lost to Cabalist for like 20 minutes. The views will go through the roof. No, so the characters that I'm playing right now are obviously the enchanter, the druid I play still, but I just mostly goof around. Although I did I did level him for a little bit today in Carners, just because there was a group and I thought it sounded like fun, and I did that for about an hour, and it was fun. And I got a whole, like, percent. No, it's, why would I play that guy? Hey man, how you doing? It's good to see you. You're not on. I was all ready to go to Lower Guck and I only saw Pain on. I played the bejesus out of him, CCing like that as you chain pulled. Is the internet not better, man? I don't know what resetting your router did to your computer, but it seemed to have blown up for quite a bit. Well, that's good. If you'd like to get your monk over to Lower Guck, I don't know where he is. We could go down and do something fun. Obviously, anybody else that wants to come along. Ooh. KC. I'll come and pick you up. Sure. What is it, Guck Bottom? There are 19 players. And there's probably quite a bit more than that. Yeah, but those are lies, because there's probably at least 10 people that are anonymous. Right, just like Quali just said. What about who, what is that? It's Soul B, right? No, I don't know what it is. Oh, it's Soul Dungeon B. Yeah, there's 15. Which is why I'm doing guards, because I came in here and there was nobody in here except for this guy from Tempest, and he's kind of just been hanging out at the entrance for the last little bit. Well, I'm gonna go kill stuff. You guys should decide what we want to do. I'll come and pick you up on the druid. Alright, I'm swapping over to the druid. It's already happening. Although, we gotta figure out where to go. Oh. I don't even know where Oh. Oh, don't go anywhere. That delayed reaction. Like, I don't even know where the druid is. Right where you were. First thing that we need to do this is gonna benefit me because we're gonna do something fun. Maybe? I mean, honestly, what's fun in Velius? People don't go to Velius. We could go there. Is Crystal Caverns too low? That group was fun. I wish I could have been there for longer. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Ooh. What's the magic word for Velks? Or did I just not put an all? They're only 10. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do in Velks. I don't think I'm going to be able to charm a spider. I'll just sit in haste. Oh, the other problem with that is I don't have any of my teeth. Or we could just go on the druid. Let's do the druid, because I think I'd be able to do more, and it'd feel better. But we gotta figure out if is anyone else got a character that level that wants to come? Probably be lower to mid 50s, somewhere in the 50s. I don't know what experience is going to be like. It's more going to be just fun. Great Divide. Well, let's go, and at the very least we'll check and see if anyone's there. Because if there's a whole bunch of people at the beginning, it won't matter. Roger, roger. You're already running over there. What's the thing for this one? It's the problem with playing on a whole bunch of different computers, and all of them have different keybinds. Do you still have cleric buffs, or do you need skin light danger? I've got stuff all over the place here. It wasn't too bad. I mean, obviously there's the two big fights, Fadedar and this is Bud. Oh, there are peeps here. Yeah, VSR. And I do have to say that he attacked me first, everyone saw it. Yeah, it's mostly a lot of running around. At least that's the way it felt. But I don't know, there were a few parts that were kind of tough. I want to say the brownie was really tough. I helped somebody... I hope that you clip the part where I say that he attacked me first, because that definitely happened. Just going and gonna stop attacking the thing? You don't mind if we join this group, right? At least for a little bit. Hurting. He's killing me more than he's killing you. He's 51 unless he gained a level in the last hour or so, which is entirely possible. Now we all get to see me try to type and talk at the same time. He was 40, but then things happened. He got help from Drake and Big Russ. There was some druid that was like power leveling for a little bit. Speaking of which, have you heard from Slow Striker? I haven't seen him out in a while. I hope things are going well with him. What number is he now? 5. Why did a spider lunge at me? Yeah, it seems like you took a break to do your epic stuff, and a lot of experience happened by accident. Is my take on it. Is that me? I guess that's me. Put the stun back. I don't think anything casts that we're gonna be pulling, but I guess it's better to have a stun and not need it. Alright, so mental note, next time I will hit the ad with the epic before I hit the other thing. Got it. And I promise one of these days I'm gonna set up Gina so that I actually know the timers for DSs and stuff. As soon as Premax gives me all of his triggers. He didn't hurt too bad. Ooh, I should grab all the silk if no one else is gonna take it. Make masks for everybody. I think that was the last thing that I was doing to try to up my skill. In fact, I think I have... It's this thing. Oh, it's only +1? Oh. 31 druid. I'm trying to think of what I did. Nice, you only got the one. Actually, you know what I think I did at 31 is I think I ran out to OT, and the closest port is Dreadlands. I think I ran out to OT and I was brute rotting stuff along the wall until I hit 34. I promise next time I'll let you split them. I was just mad that I had full mana with nothing really to do. But unfortunately those two are right on top of each other now. That's no fun. Another thing that you could do at 31 maybe is in South Krana, the split ball, Knolls, outside and maybe just inside. There's also, if those are camped, there's one down by, there's 2 or 3 down by the Hermit camp. There's no Maz. Oh. Super loud. Oh. Thank you, Jeff BMX. That time I have thought that I did, which is super silly because I don't think I've gotten a full percent yet. I will have to look to see if I can turn that sound down. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. The last place that I seriously XP'd, well, I mean other than today, was the Geonid Caverns in Awakening Land. And that I'd have to kill quite a few of them. Oh, there was, actually since then, I've XP'd a lot with Qualitz every time that he gets me to come out and do fun stuff. 'Cause, yeah, it's going blazing fast. I was 60, and then we went down and did the bear pits, and I got like 4 or 5 there. And then in SG it was crazy. It was like, I don't know how long we were there, but that was like 10%. And the important part is it was a lot of fun. Because there's nothing worse than getting not fun EXP. Yeah, we will have to find a time to do that again. That was a lot of fun. And every once in a while you get surprise summoned into the water to your death, or near death. Oh. I like how the person that can't be overweight is the one that's... Are you gonna... But yeah, the person that can't be overweight is the one that's looting and not me.
Rien n'est naturel, parfait. Le bonheur de deux individus arrive à être.
Oh, écoute, t'exagères quand même.
Why are you running, guy? We should make it over here. Make sure we get everybody. There he is. Oh. I'm guessing you poured it into, Dreadlands. Took me a minute. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Some of those see through invis. And they're druids, so they're awesome. It's not even gonna land. Where'd this guy come from?
Ce n'est pas vrai. Extrême bonheur.
Celestial heal. I wonder where he's trying to get to. Koala, I don't think this is one of the zones that you're used to. You haven't been here with an enchanter duo, have you? I think a lot of enchanters just solo it, probably because it's so easy to get in. Why are you getting so close? I think I've only been here. Wait, what? I've only been here maybe 3 times. And every time I had somebody else lead me to where we were hunting. I hope he's not out of the... Yeah, there we go. I thought I hit him with the epic. I guess I didn't. That thing lasts forever. Blammo. It is a pain. That's why it's always good to have something, like especially if you're souling, have something else to watch. Or do. Because you end up sitting there for quite a while. And I don't know about other people, but when I have always been in a group and I've been healing on the druid, it's a little bit better when you're doing like CC type stuff like this, but healing, it just felt like I was always constantly out of mana, forever out of mana. That sleep playing. It's honestly why so many druids solo. That's exactly correct. Although this feels a little bit better because I've got this guy, which has the clicky on it, and so that does help a little bit. But even still, if you don't have a cleric in the group, healing is tough business when you're a druid. And I would think also for a shaman, like pre-torpor. that up, huh? What did the TLP go up to? Because I've heard that, in saying this, I never played past Kunark on live, so this is actually the furthest I've ever gone, you know, as far as expansions go. But I've heard that later druids get much better heals. I mean, obviously never to be completely on par with a cleric, but I've heard that in later expansions they get better heals. About a month ago, I made a character on regular old live. I don't know why I did it, and it was a high elf enchanter. On this server, when I was in a guild on this druid, we did this thing where we were keying everybody for Sebolus and Trakanon's Teeth, and a GM came by and turned everyone into froglocks. It was really cool. That was a really fun night. I died so many times trying to bring those things in. I hate that zone. They want to move and watch me fall off that ledge. That is the Testament of Veneer. Ah, whoa. I'm sure that there's something better I can put in there, but I'm really partial to it because I quested it. It was like the first thing I quested on this. Oh no, don't. It was the first thing I quested on this server, so despite the looks and everything else, I keep it. did that one all by myself, but I think I was high enough that that one guy in high hold wasn't that bad. I was able to kind of sneak in nice and close and hit him with a couple of big DDs. And it was like something like I logged on at night and somebody was camping it. And then I logged on the next morning and he just happened to be up. Is he holding on to that? The Z here is crazy. Not anymore. I did a lot. I quadded a lot in the Over There. Me and Koala quadded quite a bit in TD. And then we quadded a lot, and I quadded a lot in Cobalt Scar. But after doing all of that, I kind of felt like I didn't want to do it anymore. And so like I skipped out on doing it on the I know that people do the Raptors and Timorous Deep. I never did those. I've never done Suits. So I don't remember, to be honest. It's mid-30s. I want to say 34 sticks out, but that could be completely incorrect. Yeah, I actually still have it. I'm a complete pack rat when it comes to items and stuff in this game. As you can see, I can't show you right now, I'll show you in a minute, but yeah, I haven't used that staff in forever, but it's sitting in my bank, and I don't think that I'm gonna get rid of it. And plus, it's like, it was like 7,000 when I bought it. But yeah, I still have this bowl. This bowl is actually for the Druid Epic. Oh. And I hold all my keys in it. But yeah, I would say the first place that you want to go to quad is probably going to be the over there. And the biggest tip I can give you to quad that's right. Did you have to flop anything off, or? I still don't know. I've watched you do it where you'll sit there and you'll pull two and you'll go down, and like one of them will. It's almost like they're mezzed. It's really impressive. Well, that's why we have a cleric in the group. It's fine. But anyway, what I was saying is the best thing that I can tell you for quadding is to make sure that they're all as close to the same level. I had a really hard time with it at first because I was pulling too many different things, and it was like you get down to like there just being like one thing or two things left that were super high level, and they would resist a lot of the spells, and that feels bad having two things that are resisting half of them, and you gotta afterwards either root rot them down or find some other direct damage spell. $91. Oh man, now I feel bad. Now I gotta find a way to give these to you. Because you deserve them, you completely pulled that guy. I don't know, can you even use them for anything? Do you have anybody that could use them? Because I've got a pair on my rogue already. You can't levitate in this zone, right? I kind of feel like if we're rooting the thing instead of mezzing it, I should hit it with all of the dots. I don't know. What is that? 6. Oh. Alright. Yeah, since I've been here, it's 1%. Oh no, I lied. It's 2%. But it's been a lot of fun grouping again. I miss it. That's kind of why I was grouping so much last week and the week before on the Enchanter. It's just one, right? I do find it funny how on Flopadar I have now grouped with you with 3 separate characters, all with vastly different level ranges. It all started with my mage, which I'll probably never play again. Oh, it was failing. Whoa. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I hate that I can't see those around the corner. I'm assuming things can't see me through that. Maybe we'll just sit over here. That's what I figured, but does that go down to... Okay, got ya. Yeah, the one bad thing about the only computer I can stream from is that it's hooked up to my TV, so it's one monitor. So it's not like I can have a map up on another screen or anything. Do I still have that up? Nope. Who knows what I had targeted? I think I tried giving the mob scene fizz. That's not what I want. So next time, I'll heal you up, seeing that you're hanging out and no one decided that they wanted to heal you up to full before you went and pulled something that backstabs. Or could potentially backstab. he got you. There you go. Wait, did he just say you were in third? Let's go with that. That's what's gonna make him pop. I'm gonna laugh when you fall down. Oh. Did we kill them all? I know, right? We got a lot coming in, right? One right after the other. I don't know what the respawn timer is in here. That's weird. I wonder if I targeted it as it was going invis. so that landed, but then I lost the target. Just to let you know, I probably got about a half an hour before I gotta close up shop. Because I do have to get up for work tomorrow morning. Alright, sounds good. If you want, I can pour this on out when we're all done. Let me let them know. Oh. I feel bad for that SK. He's gonna get in when half the group's gonna take off. It's awkward because I don't want to heal you, because if he's going to complete heal you, I don't want to goof up the efficiency of that, but kind of start to get worried when you get down in the red there, buddy. I don't think anyone has HP buffs on. I was just casting a DS, I can get it when you get back. I'm gonna say it's because he's got a lot going on. He's trying to get people in, and there we go. He stood up. You gonna do it? Nope. It's that OP mend. No, I think it's just because he's trying to get this SK here, and I'm assuming that the enchanter's sending him tells constantly. Oh. I'll hit regrowth when you get back. No, that definitely feels bad. When I noticed mine was off, I was like, well, maybe he's just not giving it to me because, like, who cares? But I think he just wasn't doing it. He hit you with something though, right? You got everything I can give you. And the last one I didn't snare at all. Like a boss. I do have to say that the most fun groups that I've had have been with a monk tank. I don't know why that is. It is. It's fast. I think that's what's fun about it, is it's really fast. Where is that guy now? F6. He should be able to hold pretty well. I mean, as long as he's... Because don't SKs have to get a snare, and then you'd think he would probably try to... I mean, there's no... He doesn't have clarity, so he probably can't chain cast on him, but you would think that he'd be able to hold it pretty well. Oh, and as I say that, drive-by clarity. So at that point he really should be just chain casting whatever he's got. I'm healing the off tank. I should get motivated to get another level, because I think next level I get that one spell, Mask of the Hunter. Which is a mana regen. I think that's next level. Man, like a year ago. We kinda did. And then we set up camp here. It really hasn't been hard. I think that it all depends on, I think this is open. I don't think a lot of other stuff is open. I don't know, it all happened kind of quick. We got here. It was just me and Flapidar there. That's Koala in the chat. And we saw that there were people at the front, and a mob might have been stolen by accident. And then they invited us to join into the group, and we cleared all the first little bit and then came up here. But like I said, I know that Frenzy's got somebody there. I honestly should get rid of that stun spell. I haven't used it the entire time I've been here. By the way, I really like the name Ebola Express. Keep thinking of some kind of rice bowl or something like that. Now I'm hungry for rice. 12:15. So where do you want to port to? So I can get that up. So yeah, I think that with that, I think I'm gonna call it a night right about here. Oh, whoops. Glad I caught that. But yeah, as I was saying, I think that I'm going to call it here. Thanks everyone for coming out tonight. It was fun. I don't do this really that often, but it's always fun when I do. You should definitely check out Koala's channel, Koala37 there. He streams a lot more than I do. He does it a lot better. And that's always a fun stream to go check out, which I'm sure a lot of people that are here are probably from his channel, but if you're not, go check that out. And yeah, thanks again, and I will see everyone later.